Greetings, I'm Vaughn,
And I'm David.
and this is the first episode of Geometry Dash. Um, it's a game that I'm super familiar with. I've been playing it for, I mean, hell, it's been out for 12 years. I've played it for, I think, at least 10 of those years. Started playing it in middle school. And yeah, I guess, David, how familiar are you with this game other than me kind of blabbering about it all the time?
So I believe I played like the first 5 seconds of the first level and then immediately quit because I was bad at it.
It's very unforgiving. We are going to kind of see, because I mean, the plan for the series is we're going to go ahead and go through a lot of the official levels, and then after that kind of delve into the crazy world that is custom levels, and trying to filter on ones that are more popular and ones that don't want to make your eyeballs fall out because of how flashy they are. That's kind of the game's um, style that's kind of developed over the years. But what we'll even see in the official levels, how it was originally designed, and kind of like sort of the impossible game style, and would even introduce mechanics that serve to confuse. And then later we'll see that levels become a lot more readable and kind of focus more on design. But yeah, should be fun. You excited, David?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to have my eyeballs fall out.
Oh, it'll start calm, and then I think once we delve out of official level, well, some of the official levels might actually have that vibe too, but we'll see. We are going to go ahead and just start where it all started, though, with Stereo Madness.
Wait, why was it upside down?
You know what? That's a great question. One of the other things that I should probably turn off for the playthrough, there's an option called Just Don't that I have turned on.
Just don't.
Yeah, and I don't remember where it is because I flipped it so long ago. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, it's right here. Does not do anything. Well, nothing useful. Yeah. Okay. Finally found it. I always think this is the last page of the settings, but it looks like it goes on to other, which includes this option that just messes with some of the text.
Mm,
Okay.
okay,
Now that that's sorted,
just cut right back.
let's actually go
Okay.
ahead and start. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. So yeah, just kind of getting our bearings, kind of showing you how you can click to jump. You can just click to jump, and then it's the same static height every time.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of going through.
that's just the. So I assume that's just the aspect of the block that you're currently playing as.
Yes, because there are different game modes, and we get introduced to the first one right here, the ship, where now we can actually hold to go up and release to go down. Got a
Okay.
nice open area to kind of learn that, and just a couple obstacles toward the borders, because you're probably still getting your bearings here. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And pop back into queue, do some more jumps. There are also secret coins. I've collected them all, so they're all going to appear as already being collected, but we may or may not go for a couple of those. I know sometimes the coin routes can be a little unforgiving in certain levels, but
Yeah, for sure.
actually, you know what? We will be getting the third coin in this level because it's too cool not to collect. There's a second one right there.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that the second or the third one?
Yeah, the third one is very well hidden. If we go into our final ship section, nice little sneaky block up here, we enter this little secret corridor.
Hmm.
Kind of bob around a bit.
What are the little stars about?
Uh, just little decorations for the path.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually, specifically when it comes to secret coins, these were not added until update 1.6. So the first 12 levels actually got updated later to then add those coin routes after the fact.
Okay. So
Um,
did the game start off with just like 12 levels
it, it
then?
it started off with, I think, 7. So these first 7 levels are, I believe, what the game released with, or at least when I started playing, they were the levels that were available in the free Lite version.
Okay.
And you'll sort of see too, because these first 7 levels tend to have a pretty good progression in terms of introducing mechanics, and they all kind of have the same block set and everything.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and hop onto the next one, which I'd be remiss not to say that it was a very big meme for a while to call this the hardest level in the game. Uh, I'm not quite sure why, because it's not. It's actually very well designed. It introduces the yellow pad, so you can just run into this guy and it launches you up. but you don't always want to touch them because sometimes they
Mm.
can lead
Okay.
into danger. We just kind of explore that a little bit more.
So who's the actual creator of Geometry Dash?
Yeah, so
Is
he goes by Rob Top Games, which
okay.
he's made a couple other apps in the past. He made oh man, one of the oldest ones is Memory Mastermind was one of them. I don't think caught too much, and then Boomlings is probably the next best well-known thing he made before transitioning to making this game, which then popped off.
Which then became the rest of his life.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just been a lot of updates to this game specifically. But yeah, it is cool too because if you look back at Boomlings, you can actually see a couple areas in the game where he actually took some of the assets or sounds from Boomlings, and you can see them in here too. It's always nice to see little
Okay.
crossovers. And there we go, level 2 done. Super hard.
Well, I mean, for a grandmaster, it was pretty easy, but
Yeah, yeah. I do have a fear that as we go on with the series, I'll be able to talk less and less while playing, because they do tend to ramp up. We'll see the levels kind of ramp up in difficulty, and then after a while they kind of fluctuate between being some of the harder ones, but they don't always get harder as you go on.
Yeah.
This one also is going to introduce a new mechanic that I think is probably a really big differentiator in terms of how this game works, and that's the orb. All right.
Okay.
So orbs are kind of similar to pads. The thing is, you have to touch to activate them. So every time that you see me hitting an orb, I'm actually clicking a second time to get that boost.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah.
So it's basically your double jump. You gotta
Yeah. It's like
physically hit it to trigger it.
yeah, and you don't always want to hit them. So like
Mm,
that one that I skipped would have gone in right to a spike wall. Definitely want to hit those
got
guys.
gotta stop that button mashing.
Yes, yeah, which is kind of a skill in itself because usually you kind of get in the habit, especially early game, to just like spam click whenever you see orbs so you hit them all. But it's actually better to kind of time your hits on them. Plus, depending on if you hit the orb early or late, can actually also change your trajectory. And some of the really difficult levels that people make in custom levels actually, when you get to demon level difficulties, you actually have to make sure you're pressing the orb early enough or late enough, or else it just won't work.
Oh.
Which could be kind of technical, but
That's
here,
one of those things, and sort of similar to like Mario Maker in a lot of ways, where knowing the inner workings of the mechanics, people can make some really difficult stuff.
oh yeah, I could be wrong. I don't think any of the official levels ever take advantage of anything like that. At least, definitely not the early ones. And I think usually they're
Mhm.
designed so you don't have to worry about that most of the time.
Yeah.
But we will see, especially with orbs, pads as well, where we're going to see different variants of them come up. But there are a lot of different variants of orbs that we're going to see over pads.
Okay.
Um, this one also does introduce a pretty common mechanic, but the way that it uses it is not really the way you see it used anymore.
Mm.
But I do know that at least when I was a kid and you're playing it on your phone, it kind of the first time you see this, your mind kind of melts because you're like, okay, I'm sort of getting it, right? A lot of stuff we've seen before. It's actually not a whole lot of orbs or pads here, and then you get to the drop, and you're like, wait a minute, and all of a sudden,
Oh.
yeah. So upside, it's like swapping your gravity, which this is the first time we ever see it, and I think if my memory serves me correctly, this is actually the only spot in the level where we actually swap gravity, and the rest I think is just normal.
Okay.
So
They probably
thankfully it's
just
not
wanted
super evil.
to introduce it,
Yeah,
but not like take full advantage of it yet.
yeah, for sure. Especially too, because with how punishing it can be the first time, I think having a second section for it, which is usually what a level will try to do, is have at least two sections with the new mechanic. I think it makes sense here
Mhm.
to maybe kind of lay low on it a little bit. I'm just seeing a couple more of the pads and orbs showing up. There's not a whole ton in here. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do like how very quick some of these levels are.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's like they don't take that much time, but also, granted, I've played through them a bunch. If you're playing it for the first time, it's just attempt after attempt, and
Yeah, yeah.
that's where
Base
practice mode
after
usually helps.
base.
Yeah, so this is actually going to be the first level that I believe doesn't introduce anything new. So we've gotten just the base level, pads, orbs, gravity. This one will use some of those. We don't actually get introduced to anything super new, except for kind of an aesthetic that we haven't seen, and you'll see that at the drop,
Okay.
um, which is
Now you say the drop. What does the drop mean? Like in
yeah,
the
just
music?
yeah, drop of the song where because usually most of the gameplay is set up to at least somewhat sync to the song, and actually it kind of is a big design thing with levels is you usually want to have your gameplay or your clicks sync to the music. And so here's the drop. So really the main thing is we've just never seen it be completely dark before,
Mm.
which can
I
kind
think
of
there
serve to
was a
confuse.
section, like a spaceship section that we saw that was kind of dark.
I gotcha. Yeah, even this one here's a little dark. I think the fully black background, I think that might be the first time it's used there. We are going to see it again in the level after this, but in kind of a more evil section, which we'll see. And we do have Upside Down again, although I don't think it's for a super long time.
Yeah, this is probably just trying to introduce or meld all the concepts that we've seen in the last uh, four levels
Yeah,
together.
yeah, sort of uh,
Skills.
yeah, skill check, cover your bases, after bases. Bah. There we go.
Nah, but
Okay, yeah, so we got that little intermezzo of all the stuff we've already learned, plus the dark background. Then we're gonna get to move on to, at the time when it first came out, was my favorite level. I think of the official songs, this had my favorite song of them all.
okay.
That I think at one point learned on the piano, which I don't recall if this one introduces anything either. We are going to see kind of a lot of the similar beats from base after base. Once we get to around 70%, we will see the section that I think is kind of the choke point. And also
Mhm.
3 orbs there we had to skip, or at least hit the middle one. Or back to darkness as well.
I do like the darkness aesthetic. It looks very vector graphics.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There is also a nice little orb chain coming up to the beat. There we go. Hop into the
Okay,
ship here.
I do really like the integration of music with the gameplay.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it is a very big part of the appeal,
Very
especially
well
for
thought
online
out.
levels. Yeah, this is the evil section because now we have darkness with upside down gameplay, and this is the first time that we're not just kind of like jumping on a floor. Like we actually have proper gameplay, and so usually that means when you get to this section for the first time, your heart rate's like going through the roof. There we go.
how many times did you game over?
Oh, I have no idea. The thing is too is that there's a coin route in that section that again was added after the fact. The coins weren't in here before,
Mhm.
and one of the pads that it uses. So when you collect the coin and you kind of takes you back on the main path, it can kind of serve to confuse because you think you're supposed to use it for the main path.
Mm,
Um, which I think as a kid
remember.
I remember really messing with me. Yeah. So this one too, if you've played Castle Crashers, I think this is also a song that's used in Castle Crashers. Which I think is also the first song by Waterflame, who I should also mention because he is a very commonly used artist in this game. A lot of techno music and everything. I like using his stuff for my custom levels as well.
Yeah. The thing I will be interested to see is, do we have any issues with any of the music?
Oh yeah, that
I
will cause some stuff if it's not properly synced.
no, I'm talking like with
You mean
YouTube.
copyright? Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
We do see here too. This
yeah.
is the first time we have the upside down ship, which again gives
Oh,
you a nice little open area to kind of get your bearings, but it can be also very jarring.
yeah.
But I do think the other big thing. Oh, I just happened. I'm sorry. The coin route there is just muscle memory. We do see a lot more rapid gravity changes in this one, right? So not really dedicated sections, which is going to be a very
It's the
common thing.
test reflexes and
Yep.
can you change on the fly?
Yeah, for sure. I think a coin is down low here. Oh yeah, I was gonna go get it, but I was I was too distracted. I think we're gonna go upside down one more time here, if I remember. There we go.
Hey,
Look at that.
yeah. Was that the 7th level already?
Yeah, that is level 7
Man.
done. We are going quick because they're all kind of easy. I think I might choke a little bit on the later ones, more or less. I do think this might be a good place to call it, just because I know, sort of poetic. I think these are the first 7 official levels, and we've kind of gone through them and seen what the game's about. So I think we'll
Yeah.
save the next ones for the next episode.
Alrighty. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next part of Geometry Dash.
Yeah, see you later.